Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for joining us in another one here on the coach's desk. And we just want to talk about, as you can see in the topic, Frano getting the blame or J3s. Who is responsible, right, for all of this? Can I say fiasco that is taking place where the uh, trials date for the World Championship is concerned this year? Very interesting thing, But before we get into the details, my people, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. So, I brought up this situation based off the time of the trials and when the championship, which is the World Championship, will be taking place in Tokyo 2025. And I wonder if there were going to be a change where the date is concerned from June 25 to 29, right? And I was pondering. I think I did a video on it, and I make two contacts, and there was a like a ifam, but see, nobody was really, you know, afraid to what is going on where that is concerned. See, so fast forward, we understand that the date will not be changed, right? And subsequent to that, Stephen Francis came out and he was interviewed and he was asked about it, and he made mention of the NCA athletes and so forth. There was a big debate in a particular group that I'm a part of, um, about the date of trials. The conversation was really about, should it be moved, the date? Should there be an adjustment? USA adjust their date. Why can't Jamaica, adjust their date? And then there was the talks of Grand Slam, and that is another big issue. Grand Slam, the youth some are gonna make some money, and then boom, boom, the trial date non-change and so forth. So the point is that the debate was, people were kind of saying that, oh, athletes have to double peak, and the peaking conversation came up, and persons were saying that, I mean, when it's held earlier, they can work on things that they probably would have missed at the time of the trials. Persons say it's always best to go into the championship and have the trials close to the championship, so that people will be in peak position or peak condition, so that they can go into the competition. You'd call it ripe, yeah. And the taper, they probably would have a little bit to do in terms of tapering off. Now, we understand that the date, like I said earlier, is not going to be changed, right? And who is responsible for that? Is it the J3s or is it Stephen Francis? Because he came out and did the interview. I think he would have put himself in front the firing squad, right? And of course, the Francis brothers, they they are not afraid to talk, right? But if we have been saying a long time that Stephen Francis have been saying stuff, saying things over the years, in terms of making necessary changes, how J3s operate and all of these things. They really think J3s would have listened to Stephen Francis? No, by not changing the date of the trials. I'm just putting it out there, no people. I'm not picking no side. I'm just putting it out there for you to decide in the chat, because people, let us be, what you call it now, realistic. Everything trying to come out and say, yo, him tell the J3s and them not do. Pertaining to relays, pertaining to this, pertaining to that, all of the whole shenanigans at track and field. And they have not done anything. They have not consulted these people. Do you think that there is a change in 2025 when consultation took place? Talk to me, really and truly. I don't really think so. then consult Frano where the date is concerned after years of not consulting them. Well, I mean, I don't know if we kind of find it hard to believe. Or J3 is just realized, yo, me now move the child date, because probably uh Diamond League, probably this and that, uh back to school, anything is possible. But the fact is that the date will not be changed. No, this is where the coaches will have to come in to play, where their preparation of their athletes is concerned. Because you get them to a particular stage, you're still gonna have probably 2.5 months after trials to keep your athlete at a particular place. Probably in August, latter part of August, they start to taper off or close into September. Do they play the risk of athletes going to Diamond League, going on the circuit after qualifying for the championship and get hurt? These are some of the things that will come out now. That's why most times the trials is normally held close to the championship to eliminate everything like that. But when you have that long stretch, are the fittest of the survive. How people position them athletes, skillfully and meticulously think about or enter them in different meets across the globe. Because you have to take traveling into consideration. You have to take everything into consideration. After trials, that is going to be the critical part of this year's World Championship. From a Jamaican standpoint, US are going to have for them trials closer. So, I mean, they would have probably in a situation where they don't have to worry about this long wait time. How many athletes are going to want to be on the circuit, risking being hurt? You don't know, MVP are going to probably win a Euro. You see me? They probably are going to be close. Them can just boom Europe and go down to Asia there. So still a long flight. This is now going to show the prowess and the acumen of the coaches out there. What will you do after trials? The 29 up, how you going to work this out? People probably start calculate already. And then the other part, folks, a big pay cut the people that must stand at Grand Slam are going to get. Because World Championship over Grand Slam, the people them are go for. Me think so. You run 3 already, it's too close. So even if you run the 100 meter the Friday, the Grand Slam are probably the Saturday. You fly all the way go LA, multiple probably flights that. That is going to be too risky for the shilling. You get what I say? So those people have to just decide to say, yo, them are going to burn them belly, them are going to lose some Camille, them are going to lose some Doe, them are going to lose some Benjamin. You see me? But I saw a game go sometime. Because when you don't know. One thing I can say, who is to be blamed? Is it Prano or the J3s? Because in time past, J3 is not listening to Prano. So who really decides, they not change the data? Is it the J3s or were they advised by the hierarchies of multiple clubs, multiple coaches, or the technical director of our sprinter there? I don't know. I'm just saying what your thoughts are. Put it in the chat and let me know. Until next time, stay safe.